what songwriting tips and techniques writers use in their hit songs? Well, keep watching this video, and I'm going to show you exactly how Maroon 5 did that with Girl Like You and made it such an earworm. Hi, I'm Heather Greenslade with Singer Songwriting School. For the best tips on songwriting, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you're notified every Tuesday when I upload a new video. If you're wondering what songwriting tips and tricks you can use to grab your listener's attention and really hold it throughout an entire song, keep listening. I'm going to show you how the writers of Maroon 5's Girl Like You did that by varying the phrase length, varying what beat those phrases started on, and whether Adam Levine was singing chord tones mainly or non-chord tones in various sections of the song. You know, songwriting can seem like it's magic, but there really are certain tips and techniques that every great songwriter uses. They're their particular tools of the trade. It's obvious that the writers of this song knew one of the fundamental tenets of great songwriting: vary your sections. The first thing I'm going to dive into here is phrase length. The verse in Girls Like You has a phrase length of 10 beats. Take a listen.
Spent 24 hours, I need more hours with you. You spent the weekend getting even. Ooh.
We spent the last night making things right between us. Now let's examine this same thing in the pre-chorus, or the ramp.
But now it's all good, babe. Roll that backward, babe.
4 beats. Now I'm all good, babe. Roll that backward, babe. So those phrases are 4 beats each. So we had 10 beat phrases in the verse and now 4 beat phrases in the ramp. Let's see what happens in the chorus.
'Cause girls like you run around with guys like me till sundown. When I come through, I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah.
They're long phrases. It's sort of a run-on sentence, but it lasts that whole 16 beats. Then he takes a break and goes again. Now the only section we have left is the bridge. So let's listen to that.
Maybe it's 6:45. Maybe I'm barely alive. Maybe you've taken my shit for the last time.
So in this section, he's got 2 3-beat phrases followed by a 4-beat phrase, and then that all repeats. So maybe it's 6:45. Maybe I'm barely alive. Maybe you've taken my shit for the last time. So to recap this issue, the verse has 10 beat phrases. The pre-chorus has 4 beat phrases. The chorus has 16 beat phrases, and the bridge has 3 beat and 4 beat phrases. Varied, for sure. Nice. Okay, next up, let's look at which beat each of these phrases starts on. This song is in 4/4, so we've got 4 beats in every measure. So let's hear where Adam's jumping in each particular section. So let's start with the verse.
Spent 24 hours, I need more hours with you.
So in this verse, he comes on the second half of the 3rd beat. So bear with me. I'm going to count in, counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then show you where he comes in. 1 and 2 and 3. Spend 24 hours, I need more hours with you. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Spend the weekend. He sticks with that for the pre-chorus. Let's go listen.
Between us, but now it's all good, babe.
Okay, so is it going to be the same or different on the chorus? Let's go check it out.
'Cause girls like you run around with guys like me.
So in this chorus, he's really coming in on beat 1. Girls like you run around, guys like me and sundown, right? But because he throws that 'cause on the beat 4 before, you could debate it, but the second time through, so we talked about there's a phrase of 16 beats. The second time he does a phrase like that, it's solidly girls. So I'm really not paying much attention to the 'cause. So really the driving force on the chorus section is that beat 1. So we were kind of at beat 3.5. So landing right on beat 1, it's a smart place to go for a chorus because the chorus should feel like coming home, and beat 1 That's a solid place to start that feels comfortable, that feels like home base. So now we have the bridge. Where's the bridge gonna come in?
Maybe it's 6:45. Maybe I'm barely alive.
So in this one, he's coming in on beat 2. 1. Maybe it's 6:45. 1. Maybe I'm barely alive. 1. So what's cool about that is the bridge is supposed to knock you off your feet a little bit. Like, I thought I knew where we were. This felt comfortable. This felt stable. Then, oh, this is new. I haven't heard this before. So it's cool that we're starting on the second beat, which we haven't done yet. It feels a little bit like, oh. But then what's cool also is right after the bridge, you come right back home to the chorus, beat 1. Girls like you. So, perfect. The next thing I want to point out in this particular song is the use of chord tones and non-chord tones. And actually, the next video that I'm going to put out, and that'll be on October 9th, 2018. When it's up, I'll put a link right here. It'll be all about this topic. So make sure and come back to get more if this is something that interests you. But basically, in certain sections of the song, Adam Levine is singing tones that are actually in the chords that the guitar is playing at the time, or that all the instruments are playing at the time. And then he's just passing through some other notes, and we call those passing notes, as he's getting from one chord to the other. However, there are certain places in the song where a chord is being played, and he's mainly singing notes that are not within that chord. And that's important too, to recognize that he's varying that up through sections. So listen really quick to the verse, and I'm going to show you something important.
Spent 24 hours.
The song is playing a C chord, and spend 24 hours. So that is da 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 da, C C C E, D C. So mostly C and E, and a C chord is C, E, G. So we're singing primarily chord tones, just passing through that D. 24 hours, I need more hours. So once we get to that, that's a G chord. So G chord is G, B, and D. I need more hours, but we're still singing C, E, and then D. C and E are not in the G chord. So we're singing non-chord tones here. We're really focusing on some tones that are not in our chord.
Spent 24 hours, I need more hours.
Then we go to With You, and that's D. But we're playing an A minor chord, which is A, C, E. So again, we are on non-chord tones.
Spent 24 hours, I need more hours with you.
So for the verse, basically we go singing chord tones, non-chord tones, non-chord tones, chord tones, non-chord tones, non-chord tones. That's really hard to say for some reason. But in the pre-chorus and the chorus, we're solidly on chord tones the whole way, just with some passing notes in between. Once we get to the bridge, we once again throw in some non-chord tones. And I think if you listen to the song now with that in your head, you'll feel there's a different flavor. There's a different intensity of the words when you're singing non-chord tones. And think about it, your primary message that you're really driving home the point of the song is the chorus. So for the chorus to be starting on beat 1, really focused on chord tones, makes a lot of sense. Is there another song that you'd like to hear me analyze in this way? Just shout it out in the comments below, and I'd love to. This is basically my favorite thing to do. Now, there's one other aspect in particular of varying the sections of your song that comes into play significantly. Well, besides chords, we should get to that too at some point. Actually, I do have a video all about choosing chords for your song, so why don't you find that here? But I also do have a series all about melodic contour, which is the shape of your melody throughout your song. That's another thing to be aware of and pay attention to when you're going from section to section. I have a whole video series about that, and I'll throw that up here in the cards as well. So now you know some of the songwriting tips and techniques that hit writers use to create songs that grab listeners' attention and hold it throughout the song. And you saw how they did that and how it's been applied in Maroon 5's song, Girls Like You. Would it be useful to you to have a template where as you're writing a song, you can lay it all out and say, what did I do in this section? What am I gonna do in this section? With some ideas to vary things up? If so, I've got something for you, and it's free. Go check in the description below, and you can download a copy of my song template. Make sure that you have subscribed, and share this with any other songwriter you think might be interested in hearing it. And if you found this helpful, please comment helpful. Happy writing!